Open lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book is strange, like clockwork orange. Keep your eyes buttered till the end. Which you are going to be. Inside the mirror, do you see someone else in your body? Transforming one hand, two hand, three hand, turn around, say like a doggy till I finish my beat. Cut it off, cut down your nose. All the silver loyalty is gonna get you killed. You may broke but all convenient theories for the puppets on TV. There is comfort in the strings if you're gonna control me. At least make it interesting theatrically. Windows ahead for me. Think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out one line, two lines, three lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me strength, hopeful curiosity. You're still happy answers left for my discovery. What's the color of the electric ship you see? And if you love me, can you love your everything too for me?
Hello and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Was anyone else here for that really scuffed intro? And then it just cuts off? No? I think my game just like hard froze for a second right when the opening started playing, but it was a little off-putting. Hi, we're back. I did consider taking another week away, Urge, but I mean it's been on the mind. I've grinded about an hour today, and I threw together a very basic deck. Or not deck, but in fact, I'm not fully done with it, but a loadout for Yes Odds floor. We'll go ahead and chill it off here. Yeah. Who's asking for these curtains to open? Maybe I don't wanna. You haven't missed a whole lot, and in fact, I'm not done because I haven't attributed anything to their armors yet, but it's literally all just... Oh, blunt damage is good on this floor? Well then, what if everyone just had crazy blunt damage? I was looking at some of these, by the way, and some of these seem a little situational. Turn the damn lights off, exactly. Blinding. Okay, so... I guess... It's been a bit over a week, right? Or was it already 2 weeks? I forget what I said, honestly. I was seeing red at the end of the last stream of this, but no matter what happens tonight, I mean, I have a full 4 units kitted out. I got to the boss fight last time, right? And I died a couple of turns in. But I'll have a whole extra unit this time. What if I do want to miss a moment of this experiment? You and me both, man. Experiment and Project Moon, like, the mind wanders. What kind of experiment? Are you gonna turn me into a gear? What kind of gear am I? Maybe I don't want to know. Hello Pork, hello Urge, hello Yomu, hello Alonso. Okay, so, like I said, since last time, really the only thing you've missed is I grinded maybe like 10, 20 Kurokumo books. I've burnt them, and I've grinded maybe like 5 or 6 of the funny, God, what were they called? The Musicians of Bremen or something like that? Am I remembering that right? Maybe it's directly in front of me and I'm just not reading the screen like I am usually wont to do. But anyway, so... Again, there's no real thought process to any of these. It's just, oh, you have blunt damage on your card, get in. So, I would like to put in... What gives you more damage if they're on fire? Is there anything like that? I think that's like, what, Fraudlip and his group? When inflicting burning using combat pages, apply +1. Dang, that's crazy! That's crazy! Well, she does have 5 fire-inflicting cards. The Musicians of Eggman? Ooh, yeah? The story begins with who's gonna win? Knowing the danger that lies within? It's Eggman's theme for Sonic Adventure 2. Don't say that shit around Prismia. He will start singing the whole song, and I'll be there backing him up. Okay, I definitely want to attribute that then. So, even though this... So this does not apply to my attributions, right? It's just eating up some of the slots. Who was that? Yuna? Yuna, absolutely. This is interesting, but I mean, how am I gonna know who's gonna live to the end, right? Okay. Anyone know off the top of their head if there are other fire-based thingies? Like, I don't have a Philip page yet because I haven't killed him. Bastards run away twice. I mean, this is just pretty damn strong. I've only got one more to attribute, though. Sure. I like your Banshee. That leaves me with 1 pip to work with. That's not a whole lot. Let's pierce stagger damage. Ooh, dude, that's not bad. Deal 1 damage to opponent upon winning a clash? That's not bad. I mean, yeah, what, at most you get like 3 per clash, since that's like the max amount of attacks on a card, question mark? Actually, no. I have a card that has 5 attacks on it, but it randomly picks a different card in your hand. Either way, that sounds interesting. That's only a 1-coster? Sure. Okay, we're gonna slot some of these onto the other units. Or Lone Fixer could be goated for a solo build. Other than that, kind of... Well, solo wouldn't mean much in this, right? Solo in... I forgot the name. Oh my god, I booted it up today for the first time in a while. What's the game after this? Limbus? Limbus, it gives you more coins or something, right? Does it do something in this game? I don't remember anyone telling me to go solo before. Okay, I think Yesod has fire pages. He does. I'm just double checking. We'll definitely want to attribute Yuna's page in. Because that's just free, dude. Wow. Damn, dude. Imagine if Philip awoken to his fire... Saint Michael fire angel powers when his team was still alive. Dude, he'd synergize so well with them. Because he inflicts, like, fire and stuff, right? Solo does nothing in Ruina other than being a decent challenge run for vets. In Limbus, going low man / solo causes you to slowly gain all the skill slots that would have gone to your teammates. There you go. Even then, solo build is only really good as a challenge run. I'm good, thank you. I'm looking... Look, there's a very... in front of me is a mountain that is the steep increase in difficulty. I'm just looking to climb that mountain range. I gotta find the truth in front of me. So, what else are we doing here? You got any fire pages? No. What else could I put on you, then? I mean, I feel like this doesn't really work. Got anything with strength on it? That's not bad. I mean, I think I feel bad attributing a page that has speed. You know what I mean? Like, that's better off used as a base for another character so they have the speed, you know. This feels wasteful. But that effect's really nice, man. At the start of Act, give 1 strength to random allies. It's pretty nice. But Philip needed to lose everyone to awaken. Look. Why couldn't I awaken? Where's my ego manifestation, huh? This is so overpowered that with the right IDs, that the ability to do it with was specifically removed from high difficulty content. Huh. I mean, I guess you're right. I could always remove it later, huh? Oh, dude, Bono's is actually like not bad either. If they have hang on, we'll give that DS up. If I even have the cost for this. I just wanted to remove the filter. Okay, I have 4 cost left. That's only a 1? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Well, I mean, that's also not bad either. Can I do both of these? Oh my god, bro. The possibilities. I don't really know what to give to Yukari. I just wanted a gunner, okay? I mean, I guess, is there anyone with speed that I'm not using right now? I could just give her two dice. The problem is, you run out of gunner cards eventually, right? You can just completely empty your hand? Or how does that work again? It has been 2 weeks. Cut me some slack. Yukari had a gun, okay? By the end of the game, unfortunately, she lost the Army in Pink one. The deck refreshes in a new act. And remind me with terminology, is act a fight or is act a turn? For example, the DSC Association IDs gain benefits from discarding their weaker skills with their stronger ones, including free shields on the fist-using ones. DSC Roja can therefore stack up absurd amounts of shield per turn by discarding 5+ slots of skill 1s at once. Wow. Scene equals turn, act equals new fight. What I'm worried about is... So in other words, Ego Philip is a new act. Okay, so she'll at least get another set of bullets. Alright. In that case, let's do it. Though I do want speed. Are you one of the... Who is Sayo? Is this one of the... Is this one of Oscar's, like, maids? They weren't maids, but they kind of looked the part. In that case, someone has just, like, pierce damage up, right? Isn't it on Sayo's page? No, it's slice power up. Who is Sayo? Wait, no. Sayo's the Kumo lady, no? Pamela! That's what I was thinking of. Because this is just pierce dice. I only have 6 to work with, right? Because the pierce dice power sounds pretty nice. But no, we'll go like pierce stagger damage, and then on top of that, I'll just take, for temporarily, we'll just take speed off of this. Is there any one coster here that looks good? Oinky oink. Oinky oink. Or actually, after successful blunt attack, inflict 1 fragile to random enemy next scene, once per scene. Probably once per scene per character, right? I would imagine. If you're worried about running out of ranged pages, you can run leeway with melee pages, especially Brawl, which can potentially use the very high rolls of the early ranged pages as its own. That's not a bad idea, honestly. And I am running Brawl on some of the characters. Not all of them. But everyone has at least, I guess not kind of Yukari, scratch that. It just seems like good burst damage. It's gonna get worse the longer the fight goes on, but if I can incapacitate someone and lower their numbers early, that sounds pretty nice to me. Okay. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Well, no, actually. You two don't really have anything. Let's see. And I can't give you speed. No. Sure. Actually, no. No, yeah, sure. Brawl Leeway is an iconic Goofy build. Punching with the force of a gun is inherently hilarious. Yeah, we have those in real life. It's a lobster, I think. I don't remember what kind of lobster it is, but they can punch like insane amounts of pressure underwater. Let's see. Note that scratch is not a repeated dice power loss. It's just when used. If it was cumulative, I would say so. Wait. I thought for the rest of the fight it would lose power. So you're telling me just innately this isn't a 5 to 10, this is a 3 to 7. No, 3 to 8. Mantis shrimp, thank you. So this doesn't keep getting worse and worse and worse? It's just when used. Okay. Huh. Well, then I don't see why not. Those are still really good numbers. 3 to 8 whenever used. Fucking hell yeah, dog. And it might even get used by this. I need all the help I can get. Okay, you're already attributed. Is everybody attributed here? No. What else could I give you? You want an oinky oink? Which one was Dino? I keep wanting to read it as Dino. Or am I out of those? That's just paralysis, right? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Hang on. Draw 2 more pages at the start of the act? That's insane! And then, sure, is there just a decent 1-coster in here? You know, I could give the pierce damage +1. Ah, dude, every time I do advanced search, it feels like it doesn't actually work, so I'll just browse, I guess. I'm just looking for a 1-coster. Sure, inflict bleed. Gonna have to remember to unattribute all these later, because some of these are important key pages. Yukari, do you still have? No, all your slots are used up. Instead of that, whose key page was that? Pamela. In that case, I'm just gonna put on Oscar and only Piercer. Actually, does that do a whole lot? You get some stuff from Sayo that stays relevant forever, like her passives and the card Ink Over. I'm vaguely remembering that one. I did run that fight a bunch earlier today, which, by the way, oh, I forgot to drag it over from my phone. I had an insane graphical error, graphical bug. Half my screen became colored like, static. And it hasn't happened since, thankfully, but it did happen earlier while I was grinding. I don't know if I lost progress because of it, because in a panic I turned off my computer, hoping that would stop whatever was happening. It was like when my first graphics card was dying, but it hasn't happened since, so I'm just gonna knock on wood here. I'm pretty sure actually, no, I'm not pretty sure. I'm positive it was a PC bug, because when I tabbed out of the game, it was also still fucking up my screen. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. I don't exactly have the funds to replace a graphics card right now. Anyway, we're kitted out. Let's just jump right into it. I will mostly skim through the dialogue again since we've already seen it last time. I do want a bit of a refresher though. Never mind, I don't have books, because I guess I was only keeping one of them. Well, in that case, I did kind of want to refight these. Walta and Isadora. Whoops. You know, I did consider refighting them because they have some good combat pages. I guess we'll see what this team is like. It's just Unga Bunga. Alright. There is no thought process past, like, maybe buffing some people up at start of turn. Ooh! You know, I keep hard focusing on Keter this whole time. I keep forgetting that we get different, like, music and visuals with the other floors. Oh, right, one of our units is cut off since we're not allowed a 4th unit by this point in the game. We need my numpads. What are we dealing with here? Just going for that already, huh? Maybe that's not the best idea. I hit P, but let's think this through. Who's the actual threat here? Like, we don't want her to live because she gets +2 if she's the last one. I think he actually has some decent cards despite his punk bitch-ass nature. That was my finger accidentally hitting the spacebar. I'm gonna move my keyboard away. I'm gonna move my keyboard away. You're right, and we don't get any books on top of that. Speaking of books, did that eat my books? Even if it did, it's whatever. That's a cool background. Excuse me. I guess we don't get Banshee, unfortunately. Oh, in fact, Inkover gets significantly better later in the game, where you have enough draw tech to keep a full hand most of the time. Wow. Okay. Oh, right, it remembered my numpad there. In that case, we might just beat Philip up. But I can't redirect any of those, so maybe... Oh, really, bro? Hang on, does this inflict Feeble right away? Next scene. Because we're not beating... We're not beating the 7 to 18. Maybe if this went second? Oh, I actually just sent him a great meme about the SOD playstyle. You got a... okay, I do see a Steam pop-up. You got a prompt warning that you had... Oh, I mean, it's whatever. Can we live this? I think we're just gonna... Look, I just want him dead, alright? He's caused me a lot of grief, and I just want him dead. This is actually probably overkill. Hang on, let's maybe rethink that first one. Redirect that this way. Sure. Get the fuck out of here, Philip. Oh, that hurts. Oh no, it was beyond overkill. Oh, if you need to back out or are losing, force closing the game has no cost. Alright. Just pull the plug. Alright, well, I've vented my frustrations. So what is this again? It just inflicts bleed. Yeah, and if you lose the first clash, it actually buffs up the second one. Okay, I haven't had the chance to look through all of the Kurokumo stuff yet. I do have a lot of copies of their pages, but I haven't had the chance to really think it through yet. Well, no, because this might become like a one-coster, right? I mean, why not? I would probably want to get rid of Yuna next. Do this, and if I use up the 0-coster, maybe then Brawl might not do that. Might not take from that. Dude, how many Craxodons do you got, man? I see that, and I raise you. Actually, I don't really have anything to raise here. Sure. Ah, but then he doesn't have any drats. Oh, no, actually, no, we want to fight Yuna. I'm forgetting. What? Oh my goodness, we don't have any light. Alright, fine. Tug of war going on there. Okay. Okay, my first time getting to pick through one of these. Rhythm seems just solid. But so does this. Upon successful blunt attack, inflict 1 bind and paralysis next scene. Which sounds nuts. And then after every 3 clash wins, restore 1 light and gain 1 to 2 haste next scene. This doesn't sound bad if I don't have any other options, like any better options. I would say probably this one. Can I see who has light right now? I can't really see everyone's light at the moment. You know what? We'll gamble with Schnee. Oh, I guess we did. You get a refund on light when you get an emotion level, right? Gotta remember that. Something about this music is very familiar, and I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue. I was gonna say, there's no way you have another one of your object art pages, right? No. Thankfully not. It plays on every book. Well, not just that. It feels like I've heard it somewhere else. Yukari! You gotta go. There's only one guy left. Crack of Dawn. He's had that almost every turn. Get out of here. Nice. Rhythm is the best of the ones you rolled, I'd say. Unga Bunga Blunt power stacking is the SOD playstyle, and Rhythm doesn't even require anyone running Blunt. Hey! When you put it that way, yeah. Doesn't this just look kind of silly? Am I the only one that thinks that? You know, I got no qualms with handsome Squidward, but something about that violence. Lower minimum value of all dice by 1 and raise maximum value by 3. For the duration of the battle, gain 1 rhythm. Right. Sure. And this is also another single target. I mean, we'll just go with Schnee, just make her even better. And I think at this point, regardless of what happens here, I can just P+, enter, right? Ooh! Wait, she rolled a 2 when it killed. Damn. Forsaken Murder has always looked kind of silly. Violence is an average, +1 to power. Very solid, just not as good as Rhythm. So it's -1 to the minimum, then +3 to the max. I can see how that kind of averages out, yeah. Oh, hey! HP plus 3, that's not bad. Hang on. How did you get that? It's librarian info, right? Win a battle with 1% or less HP remaining. Can I facilitate that normally? I'm pretty sure. Oh God, what's his name? Roland. I'm pretty sure Roland has that, but how do you facilitate that without like an abnormality page chunking you or something? All right, let's get this over with. This is. Have we even seen the next one, by the way? No, right? I think I decided against it last time, so that'll be brand new territory tonight. Right now, I got a bone to pick with a certain fraud. You can just let the rats beat you up and then decide to win when they've beaten you up enough. Okay.
신경 써주셔서 감사합니다만 아직 입맛이 없어요.
사무소가 통째로 전멸했는데 그럴만하지. 그래도 마음 독하게 먹으라고.
It's not even like, looking back, that's not even, those words aren't that pointed.
자기 잘못이라고 생각하고 있어?
Oh, I know, this is the mean one. Never mind.
네. 제가 말렸더라면.
There's a passive coming up that makes it even easier, though. Okay.
제가 좀 더 노련하고.
Will I get a flip key page that turns someone into a fucking archangel, by the way? Because that's the neurons are firing in my head right now. That sounds like I could make a really fun character design. Probably not, since I don't think I'm gonna get key pages of abnormality stuff, and at that point he's an abnormality, right? Or well, he's manifested in. I don't really understand it still.
제가 도망치지만 않았더라면.
Had I just made a better
그러면
cup
네
of tea.
책임이야.
예?
네가 어리숙하고 약해
A little
빠져서
eats 75%
동료들이
for
다
HP
죽은 거
for you.
맞다고.
Saves the rats some work. Okay.
이제 마음이 좀 편해졌어? 네가 편한 대로 생각하면 돼.
That's a chore that I'm gonna have to do at some point. Then I'm gonna have to get everybody, or yeah, I'm gonna have to get everybody the +3 HP, because at +1 HP I wouldn't bat an eye. At +2 HP I would consider it, and at +3 HP just for doing a little busy work, that sounds pretty good overall. Yes, Bob Test. Hello.
일이 벌어지면 결과에 생각하기 편한 이유를 갖다 붙이면 되잖아? 실제 원인이 무엇인지보다 납득하고 싶...
어이 꼬맹이들.
Hello, Jonathan Bloodborne. To be fair, battle gifts are nice to have, but I wouldn't say they're a necessity. They're definitely some worth grinding for, though. I mean, 3 HP, it's not 1, it's not 2. Like, that 3 HP could be all that matters, man.
난 안 괴롭혔어.
Bloodborne Forum
알고 있던 건
Office
파멜리
featuring
뿐이라고.
Fraud Lip Part 2, yeah.
그래 필립.
네. 배려 감사드립니다.
형제 사무소인데 돕고 살아야지.
미안하게 됐네.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
12구 골목에서 뒤틀림 사건을
This is
처리하던
interesting.
중이었어.
Because, yeah, the
8시에
distortion
서커스에
stuff.
당한 놈들은 오직 광기와 쾌락만을 위한 쇼를
The 8 o'clock circus.
마치
Give me more of
지옥
this,
속의
bro.
축제 같았지.
그래서 나 몸 한 번 교체했잖아. 이 몸은 정말 내 취향이 아닌데.
What is the difference for Pamela, by the way? Oh, was I saying Pamela earlier? Whoops. Is it just that it's shorter?
의체인가요?
의체가 아니라 내 몸의 복사본이야.
No, sorry, Pamela.
내가 예전에 들어두는 생체 복구 보험이
So it is
있거든.
Pamela and Pamela.
파멜레의 몸뚱아리는 형체도 남지
There's
않게
one specific key
찢겨서
page way later in the game
방법이
that
아니고서야
really encourages you to
해결책이
min-max your SR by getting all the obscure SR boosting battle symbols.
그나마 대가리라도 남은 게 다행이었지. 참, 너네 사무소는 해결사 보험 같은 거 안 들어뒀어?
What's stopping you from just getting your head, you know, splattered by a gunshot again? By this point, we're all strong enough to, like, kind of eat bullets? Or that they're expensive or something? I don't remember what was going on with that.
얼마 안 된 신입이라
나중에라도 알아보는 게 좋을 거야. 보험
몸을 복구한 건 다행인데 말이지. 왜 하필 이런 몸일까?
I'm guessing it is just shorter.
뭐 당장 급해서 기껏 복사 시술을 해줬는데
비싸면 뭐 하냐고.
그 몸
Everyone in this
마음
universe
같들기만
is
해도.
so, like, what's the word? Not dour. I can't quite find the word for it, but everyone feels like they got a little bit of Pamela in them.
아니다.
Well, it's can kill, but any
그냥
fixer worth their
이번에는
salt
어떤
has a
방법으로든
bulletproof suit.
복구할 수
Well, I
없게
mean, there's no
죽어버리는 게
cloth
낫겠다.
covering their head now, is there?
그러면 복사본 값은 안 줘도 돼.
맞짱 뜨자는 거?
그래, 이 새끼야.
살바도르 말대로 자네
과찬이십니다.
필립, 자네 생각은 어떤가? 도서관이
모르겠습니다. 하지만 그 어떤 것보다도 이질적으로 보였습니다. 스승님과 선배는
이
That
문제에
doesn't help.
대해서는
Alright,
여태뿐만이
alright,
아니지.
brat.
그런 건 뒤틀림이
Let's get this over with.
하지만 스승님께서 남겨주신 쪽지에는 섣불리 행동하지 말고 오스카님에게 의지하라고 적혀있다.
그 친구도 참 곤란한 걸 떠넘겨줬군. 이 일이 늘 그래왔지만 그 친구 아내와 자식들
Damn,
상심은
I forgot about
크겠어.
that. Demotivated? That's close, but not quite. Not demotivated, but like done with it. I don't know. I can't think of the word for it.
혹시 만나봤나?
아니요,
왜지?
면목이
우리의 다음 목적지는 도서관.
감사합니다.
착각하지는 말게. 그리고 적어도 우리 사무소에서는 절대 자네 같은 해결사를 받지 않을 거야.
That's so
뭘
mean-spirited.
흐리거든.
동료들을 위해서 어딜 가도 정의 해결사라면
짜증나서 못 들어주겠네. 그런 생각 감정에 휘너.
자네는 자신이 누군가를 위해서 행동한다고 삭막하고 이기적인
Yeah,
도시의
go ahead and skip
사람들과
this,
달리
actually.
자신은
Wait, are these the these aren't the ones that attack Angela as soon as they see her, right? That's the Bremen Society. Musicians of Bremen. Okay, well, it's an even fight this time around. And I just want a brief understanding, so... He gets an extra health bar, right? Or not an extra health bar, but he lives for an extra scene, I think. And their boosts are only for piercing attacks, but I mean, that's the majority of their kit, huh? Judge, this person's cheating? Look, if you run into someone cheating in a card game, you call the judge. But I guess there is no judge here. Ahead, they're bringing more cards into the fight than they should be allowed to. Just look at this! I know that's still 4 copies. Oh, whatever, still. Alright, let's get this out of the way. What's going on here? Evasive dice, 1515, 3737. Draw page! That's not bad! That's not bad at all. 4-7 on Clash Wind, deal 2 damage to opponent. 3-5, that's a little more middling. For a 2-coster? That'd be phenomenal on a 1-cost, not a 2. 4-8 on Clash Wind, restore 1 light. That's not terrible. Those are pretty decent numbers. If you had like pierce boosting damage, I think Netzak's Floor might have something like that. 2-7, 2-5, 2-5. Okay. If you think that's cheating, wait until the second phase where Philip is literally just ignoring the card game part of the card battle. Oh, right. It's a seeded encounter, right? Where he gets the same cards every time. The game cheats, man. It's not fair. Okay, who's attacking what? You are attacking... Well, we can immediately stop that Clash Win by making this unbeatable. Also, I love seeing that strength at the start. That's very nice. What are you doing? 3-7, 3-7. That's kind of hard to beat. You're fighting this slower dice back here. I mean... Hang on, how does this work? He gets dice power... No, pierce damage +1. That's not dice power, right? So it is still just 3-7, 3-7. So Set Fire has a decent chance. Oh, whoops. Set Fire has a decent chance of being equal or beating it. And then you have a 0 and a 1 coster in your hands. I could redirect that one. What are you working with here? Also, who's my target here? Philip's gonna run away. Damage increases don't affect power, but power increases can affect damage. So it's a little confusing, but yes. Okay, alright. That is how that works then. I guess one of the maids? Because that is 3 light cost, admittedly, but 4-8's kind of scary. Sure. Well, or I could get 2 attacks in. Maybe we'll kill Pamela. She wasn't happy having a second lease on life? Well, let's see about that. Who is he attacking? Yeah, I'll redirect this. 2-4, 1-5, 1-5. We'll direct this to Yesod. And this also buffs someone's strength. We'll see how that ends up going. And no one's actually... They're completely ignoring the gunner? Wow. Well... Just gotta do it this way. Oh, wait, I think that redirected it. What was it normally after? Okay, Okay, we'll reclash it with Schnee after this. Oh, does she not have a zero coster? I feel like I'm wasting a dice here. She does. Well, ever seen people converge this hard on someone? Oh no, this may have been completely overkill. Oh no! Mein Gott! My God! Oh! Max rolling on yes side was not in the cards there. Not too happy with that. You know what? I haven't seen much healing. One less body is one less body. Exactly. I thought when I first started reading that, I thought you were gonna do a joke about Pamela not having a body again, but nah. Their insurance was only for one death, right? Okay. Wow, dude, I did not expect to hurt Oscar that bad. But then again, conversely, yes, odds also hurt pretty bad. 4735. We'll get rid of you. 6 to 18, and just on hit, deal 5 damage. Yikes. Does anyone have a good card? Ah, why does the defense die have to go first there? Does no one have just like 5 to 18, 6 to 18? All or nothing, baby. And then we're just gonna gun down Hanley. I'm apprehensive to use this, 1, because of the cost, and 2, replaces all dice on this page with ones on a random page in hand, whose original cost is 4 or lower. Meaning, it could just grab Loosen Up, right? So I'm better off just fitting in like 2 attacks in. Maybe even intentionally losing the first die on Sky Clearing Cut. I think this is overkill again. So maybe we'll have someone attack over here. And hang on, you're also attacking him. I can redirect that pretty easily. Oh no, wait, I'm using one of these cards on Philip. I mean, look. You done pissed me off, Philip. Oh, wait, never mind. That is all of her cost, huh? What was his name? Salvador? In that case, I think I'll just redirect that. Not actually, no, that is equal speed, so it doesn't redirect. I guess we can just ignore Philip again. Let me just do one of these. I once again think this is overkill. Oh wait, Philip. Philip, you're I mean, if you want to fight, man, we'll throw hands. And then I do have an extra attack here, so may as well. And I do have an extra attack here. Well, that redirected it that way. Sure. I love Yes Sod Floor's background. This has multiple aspects of location design I love at once. Is it gigantic gears? Is it, well, there's a lot of those, actually. Whoa! I barely noticed that the elevation was changing. Either way. Let's round this out. Whoo! Oh, man! Oh, we actually didn't get a kill there. Now the question is probably rhythm, right? This has a Who to start with rhythm? I'm worried about Yesod dying, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Shni. Because it doesn't have the blunt damage stipulation. Various sounds are joined together to create this. Oh, I just realized what that sound was. Oh, it was the singing machine meat grinder. Gross. She's staggered. She'll die this turn. Absolutely. We haven't procced Salvador's thingy yet. So I might just P plus spacebar this one. Does this look like it's okay? No, it's actually unimpeded. 3737. Can I not redirect that one in the back? Hang on, let me do it this way. We'll do scratch that here. Oh, but then she's out of... Ah, that's why, and then she's out of cost. Is that enough to kill? Yes. Oh, wait! What? Yeah, he staggered. I thought he becomes invincible. Oh, there it is. Okay. I didn't realize he also took stagger damage still. Leave her alone, Philip. What are these sounds, by the way? I'm not exactly the biggest fan. The bind and paralysis sounds very nice. In fact, hang on, wouldn't this be really good on Yukari? Since the shooty cards go first, right? Or maybe not. I'm not entirely sure how Philip's fight is gonna work. Debuffing him sounds nice, but I feel like he has a cleanse or something. Metallic ringing has to be blunt dice, yeah. Well, no, the gunner die also have some blunt damage in there. Not all of it's pierce. It's a city during the night with a very large central object, the spirals of books in the background. I also like the big gears changing the elevation. That is pretty sick. I guess we'll just go with violence. Violence was always the option, always the answer. Give it a Oh, I don't like these noises. This better be enough to kill. Oh, look at how much rhythm spread, actually. You bastard, don't you fucking get... That's what I get for trusting. That's what I get for trusting P plus spacebar. Alright, I don't care if I have to do this one by one. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen again. Y'all couldn't spare one more attack for the rat. Look, I understand ignoring the punk bitch in the back, but we're gonna lose Banshee because of that. Kill him. Ah, man, we really did. I've lost my numbers advantage. And Yesod's almost dead. I'll still play it to completion just to understand the mechanics, though.
또다시 이번에는 난 대체 언제까지 내가 그들과 나에게도 그 용기라도 있었다면 도망치라는 말.
Is this a newer phenomenon, or has this been happening in this world the whole time? Or is this because of the Pillar of Light?
선배와 스승님을 두고 도망을 친다면 겁쟁이처럼 보이지 않을까? 하지만 그들을 위한다는 명목하에 내가 여기 있으면 걸림돌일 뿐이라고. 이 모든 건 이건 누군가를 위한 일이야. 하지만 지금은 때가 아닐 뿐이야. 물론 나는 더럽고 선배와 스승님을 위해 쇠기 사무소 분들을 그들의 희생을 당연하게 여기며.
I mean, some good introspection here, I guess. Also, it takes place on a bridge. I fucking love it. You know? Okay, I see where you're coming from.
나를 위해서가 아니 내가 하려는 일에 대한 끝없이 반복하는 그들을 위한 타인을 위한 누군가를 위한 위해 나를 위한 이기심을 감추려 포장하고 시장한 말들. 그 말대로 제일 이기적이고 위험한 건 더 이상 누군가를 위한다는 말로 꾸미고 싶지 않아. 모든 일은 날 위한 거라고.
What exactly even takes place here? I mean, yeah, people have introspective thoughts all the time. You don't see me growing a wing or like a lance arm.
그 어떤 것보다도 나 그 누구보다 슬퍼하고 있는.
All right. You ready for round 2? I'm not. Fantel. Oh no, we didn't lose. We lost Fantel. All right. And yes, Sod's half health. It's not a good. It's not a good thing. Oh, he's holding a lance. I thought it was an arm.
결국 이 아픔은 이 감정을 그 늪에 잠겨 좌절하다 결국 자기 좋을 대로 생각하는 짓을 반복해야 한다면 차라리 이 슬픔과 함께 일어설 수 있는 길을 택하겠어.
We didn't see this in Limbus, right? As an event. I remember seeing a statue in an event in a mirror dungeon, but I don't think it had anything to do with this. It was just like a generic angelic statue.
할 수 있다고 믿으니까 어떻게든 앞으로 나아가야 해.
Okay, what's going on here? Shimmering. At the start of each scene, exhaust all pages in hand. Oh! Thank you for the follow. By the way, I animated that. I'm here for revenge. A decent chance I'm not going to win this, just considering how much HP we have and we're down a unit. But I don't mind running it again. Oh! Gebra. Fantastic choice in character there. I know exactly what you're talking about, and it's currently an MD event only. Okay. And let me read through this again. At the start of each scene, exhaust all pages in hand and deck, add new pages to hand, their cost becomes 0. Burning Passion. At the start of the scene, inflict 3 burn to all enemies if the character is not staggered. Wow. Okay. Unstable Shell of Ego regularly shifts between Feather Shield and Searing Sword modes, inflicting burn after taking hits and upon attacking. And he's currently in sword mode? Wait, hang on. After taking a hit, inflict 2 burn to the attacker. Take minus 5 damage from attacks. Readying Blazing Strike 3. We'll use Blazing Strike in 3. Oh, that's probably a nuke, right? Mass attack. 2546 25 3737 24 3737 24. I mean, he takes 5 less damage right now, but how does that work? Regularly shifts between Feather Shield and Searing Sword modes. I wonder if it will take the 3 turns for Blazing Strike. Nothing whatsoever to do with Waxen Pinion Phillip. Okay. Oh, dude. The art on that Zero coster goes kind of hard, though. Doesn't it? I like that. And we're not getting his combat pages or something, right? When we don't get abnormality pages. Who has the best chance of, like, fending off his garbage? 2546. Do I have any, 2 blue die? I do. We could just completely negate that. 373724. I mean, that should beat that out, right? No? Another 373724. We'll just... Oh no, you don't have enough cost for that. Can I apply burn on him? Flying too close to the sun here, Philip? The rueful Eventide art is pretty famously associated with the absolute meme that is Ego Philip and his difficulty spike. A rueful Eventide. And one of his regular cards was called Rue something, right? Was it rueful or just Rue? in his base form. Like, seriously, what a glow up, and what an undeserved glow up. Or do some of you guys actually like Philip out there? Oh, I can't actually redirect that one with yes odd speed. Maybe I am not want to do that anyway. I will get an extra hit in though. Well, no, because that's gonna just stack. Hang on. Is it every time you take damage? No. Okay. I got worried thinking every time I hit him I was gonna stack burn on me, but I think that would be an unwinnable fight at that point. Shimmering essentially means that the enemy has a fixed rotation of cards they won't deviate from ever. It does also make them more predictable if it's any consolation, so I could just learn the fight eventually, right? He's fun as a Sinclair ID in Limbus, but I'm personally quite whatever about Philip. I mean, I guess you like to see somebody have this introspection, I guess, but I mean, it's Philip, man. Can I target the same die? What happens in this instance? I don't have the... I guess I can. Well, let's see how this goes. Can I turn quick mode off here? Oh, that's not what that was. Fuck! It's fine. I was looking for this. I just wanted to appreciate the nice art. Okay, it's fine. We'll just do it again. I remember what I was going to do. We were going to get rid of his 2 blue dice on Rueful Eventide. And then I was just going to get an extra hit in here on the last die. For the second one, I was going to beat it with Scratch That, since I just should beat this outright, bar any shenanigans from happening. And then we can redirect this one over here. Is that worthwhile, though? 373724. Do I have a card for that? Oh, yeah, actually. Yeah. We'll get rid of it with our own 2 blue die. Toggle for quick mode is Q. Alright, very apt. And then we'll just... I don't know, we'll just do this. Get a little bit of Feeble on him so he hurts less. Alright. Nice. 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 Oop, not nice. There's no way I'm gonna stagger him turn 2, right? Chained Wrath. Blunt dice power. Blunt dice gain 1 to 3 power. Speed is fixed at 1. Can I see what cards are in hand at the moment? If we had a unit that had, like, if we only had that card that hits 5 times, that'd be kind of cool. If the Librarian has maximum light at the start of a scene, gain 1 to 2 haste and deal plus 2 to 7 damage with attacks for that scene. That's kind of nice, but, like, I can't see my light from here, video game. Offensive dice gain power against enemies with slower speed. I think we go with this, to be honest. I think Schnee has the highest probability of staying alive, so we'll just give it to her. Chained Wrath is absolutely insane. And only gets better later. Who needs to redirect when you just roll high? I like that. Okay, what is this turn? Philip. He's got 4 Feeble, so take 4 additional damage from attacks this scene. Wow! Or, sorry, Fragile, not Feeble. Yesad's looking mighty hurt with 7 stacks of bleed on him, 9 on Yukari, and 10 on Schnee. What are you doing? Rueful Eventide, Feather Shield. Oh, he's just doing the same attacks again. Okay. Surely something's gonna happen when we stagger him or at like a lower health threshold. 254625. I mean, again, we can just beat that outright. But it's that's not redirecting it, huh? In that case, do it this way. No one rolled higher than a 5 either, so... let's see... A 1 I can probably redirect. What? Oh, we haven't scratched that. Nice. Maybe I should have given that to... I almost called him alone, so maybe we should have given that to Yesod. There we go. And then it's another 3737. I don't have anything for that anymore. That doesn't redirect. Clean can also be good if you can reliably outspeed the enemy. That's the, yeah, that was the third one, right? The third option I had there. What was Reddit's name? Friendly cleaning robot? Some such. Oh my god, we have so many attacks. It's like actually crazy. Wait. Oh, I thought I could do all 3 of these for a second, man. That would have been crazy. We'll redirect it with that, I guess. Nice. 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 Not nice. Not nice. Nice. That's kind of like a middle of the road number to roll with that, right? Alright, what is he doing this turn? Has he readied his blazing blade? Searing sword. No, blazing strikes. 3737. 410. As much as I clown on it, it is actually among my favorites. All-around helper. Thank you. Really? I know it was a good, like, red and, like, fortitude and justice trainer? But it was, like, only he rank, yeah? Okay, what did we roll? And I don't really have a whole lot of light to work with, huh? I'm not redirecting this 5, so where's it going? Oh, and Yukari's out of ammo. Well, you know what? She only needs the 1 shot, baby. It's gonna stagger. Hopefully. I think Crack of Dawn beats this out. Heavy Peaks does. And then I can Crack of Dawn. No! Give me light, please. Maybe I should Crack of Dawn instead. 1 shot, you say? Yeah. Look, okay, what am I referencing now? Okay. By the way, we all have rhythm. It's pretty lucky, no? It's only like a 25% chance per unit. Sure. Except he's actually, no, he's gonna get a bunch of hits in first and... No, wait, no. Yeah. Alright, come on, I need to stagger. That's what I wanted, Yukari! That's my best unit from LobCorp right there. Oh, you can hear his bones breaking. Deserved. Musical Addiction. Offensive die gain 1 to 3 power. Defensive die roll 1. All or nothing, baby. Oh, we lost Yesod to the Burning Flames. We're gonna die if we don't kill him right now. Is burn at the end of turn? It's at the end of turn. Yukari doesn't have any pages. Oh no. I can't even preview what he would have done this turn. Okay. You have a page. I thought she had completely run out of ammo there. The Crack of Dawn, man. This has to kill. This has to kill. The Crack of Dawn. Ending him with his own... with Salvador's card is probably a little mean-spirited, but I'll take it, man. That was down a unit, by the way. Maybe Unga Bunga's not that bad of a strategy. Obtain 2 copies of Combat Page Searing Sword. Huh. Could I get more for doing that again? Also, HP plus 1. Oh, Imperfect Ego. HP plus 1. And it's a pair of glasses? Dude, that's not bad fashion-wise. And then the Determined Challenger, I know that. Okay. You thought I would actually get to... No shot! Did he leave again?
실립이라는 애송이 녀석 대체 뭐야?
Don't tell me. Homeboy has the burning fucking power of like a flaming archangel, and he still runs away. What a pussy. Capital P. You also get 2 copies of Feather Shield. Due to jank, it only displays one message or the other. You missed him mentioning that he wasn't done, and then he got teleported. Oh my fucking god, this pussy! Capital P, capital U, capital double S, capital Y. Oh my god. That actually wasn't all that bad, though. Anyway.
언제 그런 공방 장비까지 갖춘 거지? 아니, 공방 장비라도 아까 같은 성능을 내기는 불가능할 텐데 이건 오히려
이지 에고인 것 같아.
EGO?
이지요.
Ego.
이지우 에고? 자아를 말하는 거야?
시답지 않은 말장난이야. 본질은 같아.
To be fair, this time it wasn't his fault. He was ready to die here. Fate had other ideas, I guess. In EA, it either gave one or the other at random. They didn't change the prompt when they made it more forgiving. Oh, you also didn't actually get to see Blazing Strike this time. Let me send it to you. Sure. By the way, can I grind those cards by fighting him again? Or do you only ever get the 2 copies from that fight?
자아의 껍데기. 마음을 실체화한 거야.
뭐, 마음? 마음을 실체화한다고? 그런 두루뭉실한 현상이 실제로
That's our
가능한 거야?
singularity, baby! What do you mean? That's certified LobCorp technology right there.
엘사 특이점이었어. 좀 다르긴 했지만.
Exactly.
엘사는 의도적으로 추출해냈다면 필립이라는 사람은 백이야 흑주의 영향이겠지.
I was right then.
그러네. 어느 정도 이해가 가.
You might want stronger stuff first, though, maybe?
뭐야,
Understandable.
혼자 납득하고.
Hang on, can I show this?
그럼 저런 힘을 돈도 안 바르고 마음에서 마구
Okay.
뽑아낼 수도 있는 거라고?
Excuse me? Pork said he sent me a meme earlier. Huh? Unga Bunga strength build. Strength / int build. I unga, therefore I bunga. Holy shit. On hit inflict 3 burn 30 to 40. Can I get that card? Probably not, huh?
나도 직접 발현한 것을 본 건 처음이니까 정 궁금하면 그 녀석이 도망치게 두지 말았어야지.
Oh, let me reverse engineer W Corp's singularity to interfere with the teleportation. Look, fuck you, you clanker.
아, 나도 모르겠다. 그 할배가 그런 장치를 달아뒀을 줄이야.
Oh my god,
여전히
wait.
솔직하지 못하네, 오스카는.
Really? Okay. Well, damn, dude. Everyone in Philip's life was too good for Philip.
나이 많은 친구들이 여럿 있나 봐.
We will not be seeing numbers in the 30 to 40 range legitimately on playable cards for quite a while. Damn.
그야 구를 대로 구른 늙은이들이니까 해결사 일하면서 얼굴 한두 번은 봤지 않겠어?
Okay, alright. In that case, alright, fair enough, Philip. Does his mind just snap again after that? Also, is it ego that he can take off, or is his arm, like, actually just, like, smoldering statue arm now? This. Probably not, right? I don't know. It looked like it was a part of him. Alright. I wanna see what that card is, though. Hang on. I don't really have a dedicated burn team yet, right? think I had the idea for them. It was either gonna be burn or bleed over here. I forget what this floor was about. But more importantly, show me. Can I get new? Is one of these new? Advanced. I'm assuming those do burn. Yeah, there we go. Searing Sword and Feather Shield. You know, they're not bad. I don't even think he had the inflict burn on his effect on when he was using these. 3-7, 3-7, 3-7, 3-7, 2-4. I just don't like that they're two costers, man. I just don't like that they're two costers. From what we've seen, someone who awakens to and masters their ego can take it on and off, because his passive was doing the burning. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's just what fresh hell awaits me now? I think I'm on the generic. In fact, there we go. Dalok, Alok, and Olga. You weren't part of their crew. I'm just gonna stick with Unga Bunga. Oh!
메오리.
Oh no, we actually get to see them? Oh, I just assumed they were gonna get unpersoned. You know what I mean? Like, W Corp probably wouldn't want this fault to get spread. Or not, you know, like, they probably wouldn't want this incident to become public knowledge or widespread. So I was assuming they were just gonna murk everybody on this train, and they probably died. I don't know. I don't understand how they create this time-altering stuff anyway. Well, what could possibly go wrong?
지금 여기가 어디야? 얼마나 지난 거야?
토미, 깨어났구나. 미안해. 나도 잘 모르겠어. 얼마나 지난지 모르겠어.
Okay.
10일 정도 지났습니다.
A phenomenal design, honestly. 10 days. With no food or water?
10일이요?
Also, hang on. Johnny Bravo wants his fucking hairstyle back, bro. Maybe not quite. Hang on. Is there like a... Hang on. Nothing like this? No. I was looking to see if I could find a picture of Johnny Bravo matching the guy's pose, but I couldn't. Alright, let's continue. Hey look, single-handedly the darkest moment in any of the Project Moon games. Oh no, I'm not ready. Because both Malkuth and Philip are so strongly associated with Byrne, they also tend to be associated with each other. She often runs his cards. Oh, is streaming seeing one of my favorite receptions? Oh, maybe. Let's find out. And let's not take away from the seriousness of this. See you, Johnny.
정신이 좀 드세요? 3일 동안 기절해 있었습니다.
와.
워프 열차는 10초 만에 도착하는 게 아니었나요? 어떻게 이럴 수 있죠? 저희는 어떻게 되는 거예요? 여기는 어디고요?
저도 잘 모르겠네요, 토미 씨. 아, 당신 이름은 옆에 계신 연인분께 들었어요. 저는 간호사로 일하고 있는 엘레나라고 합니다. 여기는 우리 병원의 의사 선생님이신 재헌님.
For any Mabinogi players out there, actually, I don't think a single one of you plays Mabinogi, but I'm going to say it anyway. He also kind of has Caravan Joe's pompadour. It's just a bit shorter.
처음 인사드립니다.
자기가 기절한 사이 이분이 간호해 주셨어.
10 days. Johnny Bravo does not approve of this slander. I mean, you already know he'd be hitting on her if he were here.
이런 상황은 저도 처음이에요. 워프 열차는 숱하게 이용했거든요. 늘 10초만 눈 감으면 쾌적하게 도착했는데 말이죠.
Was this because of Alok, Thalok, and... Oh no, it wasn't because of them. It was... Who had the tracking device? No, it was because of them, because they were tracking... Mueller office. And I'm assuming... Maybe built into their trains, W Corp has like a thing copying our singularity detected. Put the train in a pocket dimension. Or something. Oh, how would you spell that series you just said? Oh, Mabinogi, yes. Caravan Joe, he's the guy from every event quest. Imagine this hair, like, maybe this much longer and red.
선생님도 이런 사고에 대해서 아시는 바 있나요?
나도 전혀. 이런 결함은 W사 입장에서도 치명적일 텐데 어떤 조치도 없는 것이 이상한 걸.
Yeah, I would think. Is this the downfall, the start of the downfall of W Corp?
W사 걱정이나 할 때예요. 여기 갇혀서 굶어 죽게 생겼잖아요.
Also, hang on. I know this is a serious moment, but I mean, I mentioned it. I may as well show it, right? This is Caravan Joe. Basically, almost every event in Mabinogi is run through him. There we go. Look, Mabinogi came out in 2003. All right, it's got an old-looking art style. There we go. Wait, they're even kind of wearing like the same turtleneck thing, no? HR wants you to tell the difference between the two pictures. It's perfect.
토미, 사실은 제가 말할게요. 3일간 잠드셨던 토미 씨, 지금 갈증을 느끼시나요?
If it was shaped more like a bun, and then Josuke Higashigata would want his hair cut. I think that's a JoJo, right? I think I know what you're talking about.
그 어떤 수분 섭취도 없었는데요.
I don't know. They got a lot of names that start with J. All right, Josuke, Jotaro. Maybe just those two, actually.
목이 마르지 않네요.
이곳에서는 그 누구도 굶주림이나 갈증을 느끼지 않고 있어요.
Weird.
정확히는 생명 유지와 관련한 생리 현상에는 그
You
어떤
just need
문제가 없는 상태예요.
Tom and Mary as Kirito and Asuna for a cheesy anime couple. I could kind of see that. Except personality-wise, well, I don't know. Maybe.
그런 게 어떻게 가능하죠? 대체 무슨 일이 벌어지고 있는 건데요?
Like trapped in a second or something.
거기까진 모르겠네요. 잠시 기다려보죠. 우리에게는 시간밖에 없는 것 같으니까요.
시간인가요?
토미, 힘들면 다시 눈 좀 붙여도 돼.
나도 그래, 메어리. 꼭 옆에 있을게.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Doesn't she have the dead mom anime haircut? Wait just a damn second. Dead or dying moms in anime have the exact same hair. Maybe not quite. She just has a giant braid on her. That's what my mind went to anyway. "15 days in."
토미!
메어리, 무슨 일이야? 왜 이렇게 시끄러워?
토미, 눈 좀 떠봐. 큰일 났어. 이런 일이 곧 일어날 거라 생각은 했지만
대체 무슨 일인데?
옆칸에서 소동이 벌어진 것 같습니다.
Oh, violence breaking out?
뭐 지금 뭐 하는 거야?
잘 봐. 잘 보라고.
이런 폐쇄된 공간에서 2주 넘게 있으면 이런 일이 일어나는 법이지.
I mean, I could last a while, man. Give me 4 walls. I mean, I don't have to be hungry or thirsty. I'd be fine. Treat it like a vacation.
저 사람 지금 자기 목을 그은 거예요?
Witness me, he said. Fucking psycho.
뭐? 이건 흥미로운걸?
확실히 에일린이 그냥 보낸 게 아니었군.
Tommy sounds like Sinclair and it's frying me. Oh no, I can hear it too now. Oh yes, if anyone on the Twitch side could ban that bot, I'd appreciate it. Anyway.
이것 봐. 목이 반쯤 붙어 있는. 바로.
이리 와, 메어리.
That's no good, dog.
아, 토미 씨. 일어나셨군요.
평생 기절할 시간을.
메어리 씨는 정신적 충격이 크셨나 봐요.
그러게요. 아직도 자고 있네요. 저기 그 사람은 어떻게 되었어요?
전에 목을 그은
The clanker has
사람은
been
다른
eradicated.
멸치칸으로
07.
격리했습니다.
300명이나 탄 열차 안에서 그런 짓을 한 사람이 한둘은 아니겠지.
Oh. I mean, like, make the most of it, no? Right? Like, let's say we're stuck here, how long's the train? Like, 3-4 train cars worth? If nobody went crazy like that, or if we... I don't know anymore. My head is racing on ways we could try to make the best of this situation, but it's a Project Moon game, so shit's probably just gonna hit the fan in a little bit.
격리라면 죽은 게 아닌가요? 그렇게나 피를 쏟으면 죽었을 텐데 시체에게 격리라는 건 이상하잖아요.
Wait. What if he runs out of blood? He slit his throat and it was bloody ostensibly, but does he just bleed infinitely? He's gonna fill the whole card full of blood. Or does he just bleed it all out and then he's fine?
놀랍게도 그래요. 동맥이 절단되었는데도 살아있어요. 터져 나오는 피가 바닥에 흩뿌려졌는데 그 피와 살점이 몸에서 분리가 되지 않았어요. 피 한 방울 정도는 바닥에 튀거나 스며들 법한데 그 사람과 한 몸인 것처럼 달라붙어 있었어요.
Oh, I don't like that.
그리고 정신은 유지한 채 의사 표현을 하고 있었죠. 아마도 계속 목이 잘린 고통을 느끼고 있을 겁니다.
That's no good, dog.
대체 뭐예요? 이런 일이 가능하긴 한 거예요?
모르겠습니다. 미안해요, 토미 씨. 늘 같은 대답만 하는 것 같군요.
아니에요. 엘레나 씨에게 모든 대답을 부탁하는.
그래도 알 수 있는 건 하나 있지.
You're not gonna like any of this? Oh no, dude.
그게 뭐죠?
아마도 이 일이 시작이라는 것. 마음 단단히 먹어야 할 겁니다.
부디 옆에 있는 연인분을 위해서라도요.
네. 그래야죠.
토미, 약한 미호 아주머니한테 들었는데 벌써 열차의 30량 중 5량이 자살자들로 채워졌대.
The next carriage over told me that 5 of the 30 carriages are already filled with suicidals. Surely not, bro. Like, you don't have to worry about food or water. You're fine, man. Surely people have some trades. You could... I was gonna say, are there no bards in the chat? But, I mean, I guess there's not really bards now. Come on, man. Also, Philip gets to sprout an angel wing and get a cool angel sword, burning angel sword, over a little bit of trauma. These people go through a month's worth of trauma and nothing happens. 30 carriages. That's enough. Bro, Noah's Ark had 2 of each animal. Right? Look, I'm just saying, make the most of it. 5 of the 30.
걱정하지 마, 메어리. 아직 우리 칸 사람들은 힘내서 이겨내고 있잖아.
저 엘레나와 제언님 덕분이지. 우리 칸뿐만 아니라 인접한 6칸 정도는 저분들만 믿고 버티는 것 같거든.
What else could one do with a time that could be infinite? Make the most of it, man! Dude, you don't have to worry about anything. I mean, yeah, these people probably have, like, families and stuff outside of this, but if they're fucking killing themselves, then that didn't really matter to them that much in the first place. There's no monsters on here. There's no fear of, like, a fixer breaking your kneecap. Well, immediately breaking your kneecap. Like, look. Like, I don't know, dude. Just have their own society in here. Have you ever heard of a terrarium? Like a sealed little terrarium? I'm not talking about the game Terraria. Like, you put, like, some soil and plants and stuff inside of a jar. You keep it sealed, and it makes its own little ecosystem. We could figure something out, probably. You'd think they'd transcend or just give up and die, but they can't die here, so why... You know you're gonna be in infinite pain from this point forward. Why do you take your life? Is also a thing. My favorite game. That's one of my favorite games as well, actually. Not Terrarium, but Terraria. I got 1,000 hours in it. Anyway.
맞아. 의사분들이라 그런지 굉장히 침착하셔서 우리
맞아요. 엘레나님과 재훈님이 아니었다면...
메어리, 괜한 말은 하지 말자.
Oh, I'm not ready.
여러분, 상황이 안 좋아지고 있습니다.
Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not ready.
우리가 있는 7량을 포함한 5에서 15량은 아직 단결하고 있지만 15량부터는 심각합니다.
Oh, that dude. Oh, no, dude. They're gonna be sentient during that whole thing.
3일 전만 해도
맞아요. 19량은 벌써 죽은 자들로 가득하다고 들었어요.
무차별적으로 들이닥쳐서 사람들 몸을 파헤치며 마치 놀고 있다고 들었어요.
Why don't we just kill him? Dude, imagine we had some fixers in here. Like, wouldn't Team Molar be... They could take up, like, the role of the police or something, yeah? Well, if you think about it, nothing changes in the carts. Maybe they're completely cut off from ego and distortion effects. Like, we're just literally trapped in the current second somehow. But we're able to move and be conscious. Oh, they're locked in a train for God knows how long. Tell me you wouldn't go cuckoo crazy after a while. Legitimately, honest to God, I don't have to worry about food. I don't have to worry about water. I don't have to worry about paying my bills. Dude, just give me a pillow. And, like, for the most part, comfort outside of that, right? Like, don't have what's ever in the middle of my screen happening. Dude, I could last, like, a year or two. Legitimately. Like, nah, Molar Office could probably handle this, right? They were pretty strong. Keep people policed. I mean, like, I don't know. Not like... obviously the meme is like, nah, I'd win, bro. I would probably go crazy after a while, but not 3 months in.
그렇습니다. 그들은 아무래도 이 기나긴 시간을 견뎌내기 위해 고통을 받아들이고자 하는 사람들인 것
What, they
같습니다.
become masochistic? Sadistic?
정신 나간 거 아니에요? 단순히 시간을 때우자고 서로
죽은 건 아니지만
Anyone got paper? You could express all this through art or something, you know? You don't gotta do it through blood.
메어리, 팔다리 덜렁거리면서 기어다니는 건 죽은 거나 마찬가지라고.
What if someone else started doing it instead? Fucking kill him! Chop his legs off! Chop his arms off! What's he gonna do? Wiggle around? Nah, fuck you. Psycho? And I know, the guy that just claimed to cut off someone's limbs is calling someone else a psycho. Monka S. Look, I think if, like, carts... If a couple of these carts just banded together, you could overpower the crazies, completely seal them off, let them have their own little blood dead man wonderland over here, and we'll be fine on our own.
맞아. 우린 견뎌야 한다. 자발적으로 자신의 몸을 해집는 것은 어쩔 수 없다 해도
엘레나님, 재헌님, 우리는 어떻게 해야 하죠? 제 동생들도 그런 놈들에게 당하면 어떡하나요?
Oh, past like whatever cart we're on now, you just gotta assume they're gone.
소중한 사람과 떨어지고 싶지 않겠지? 적어도 언제 해방될지 모를 기나긴 시간 속에서
네, 맞아요. 그렇다면 견딜 수 있을 거예요.
재원님, 무슨 방법이라도 있는 건가요?
저도 토미랑 떨어지고 싶지 않아요. 토미도 그렇지?
당연하지.
그렇다면 여러분의 동의가 필요합니다. 그리고 그들과 맞서 싸워야 합니다.
Surely there's some fixtures mixed into here, but if they had Team Moeller, and if Team Moeller, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about them, but if they acted as like a police force, what's a bunch of normies gonna do against like a proper fixer? Like imagine we had a colored fixer in here. Well, I don't know. They're all probably psychotic, aren't they? In their own ways. I don't know a whole lot about Argalia. Oh, Vergilius. Never mind. Vergilius would have probably turned everyone into mincemeat. Never mind. I retract that statement.
싸우다니요?
소중한 사람들과 갈라놓으려는 15량 이후의 나쁜 사람들을 말하는 겁니다.
Only like a week
미쳤어.
later.
모두 미쳤다고.
토미 씨, 아직 망설이고 계신가요? 토미, 저분들을 봐. 그렇게 나쁘지는 않아 보여. 물론 토미와 영원히 함께할 수 있다면.
You're perfectly fine together right now. You don't gotta go cut yourself.
그렇다면 견딜 수 있을 것 같다.
미안해, 메어리.
토미 씨, 이곳에 넘치는 건 시간이겠지만 우리에게
강요는 안 해. 선택에 맡길 뿐이야.
Just about 2
할게요.
weeks later.
한다고요.
토미 결정하셨군요.
14량 사람들이 어떤 상태인지 직접 보고 왔어. 이미 놈들한테 당해서 고통에 눈을 까디집고 침만 흘리고 있어. 메어리 널
토미, 좋습니다. 바로 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 선생님, 준비를.
They're gonna. Huh?
음.
No. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait.
토미, 상태는 어때?
잘 모르겠어. 그래도 이제 안심이야. 네 심장 고동 소리가 생생하게
No,
느껴지거든.
no, 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 no,
나도
no.
그래.
No, no, no,
우리는
no, no,
떨어지지
no,
않을
no, no, no.
여러분들의 사랑 덕분에 심령까지는 무사합니다.
선생님들이 저희에게 새로운 몸을 주신 덕분이죠.
No, 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 no.
다행이에요. 여러분의 사랑이 서로를 지킨 거죠.
선생님, 심령에서 급하게 지원 요청이 들어왔어요.
토미 씨, 메어리 씨, 심령으로 가서 그들에게 힘을 빌려주실 수 있을까요?
네?
하지만 저희는 싸움이라고는 안 해봤는데요.
No.
힘도 그다지.
No.
분명 서로를 위하는 마음이 새로운 몸에 힘을 줄 겁니다.
No, bro.
선생님들만 믿겠습니다.
Fuck. Alright, let's see it.
자살자들을 우겨넣는 것 정도는 일도 아니게 되었네, 토미.
그러게 말이야. 선생님들 말대로
목사발을 내도 꾸역꾸역 기어나온단 말이지.
That doesn't make sense though, no? Once you completely like turn them into a red mist. Hi-oh, he said red mist. Once you completely like turn them into paste, they shouldn't be able to do anything, right?
그래도 당분간 잠잠할 거야.
마을에 잘 돌아왔습니다, 토미 씨, 메어리 씨.
Look, this is what I was talking about. Town. Like, rebuild society, even if it is just in little train cars. Surely. I don't think we needed to become monstrosities. Let's just rip the band-aid off. Show me already.
토미와 메어리야말로
Oh.
우리 영웅이지.
I wasn't ready for that.
토미, 메어리, 먼저!
왔네, 토머리.
Oh no. Oh
무슨
no.
일이에요, 엄마?
그동안 별일 없었고?
늘 똑같아요. 피땀 녀석들을 네모로 잡을지 세모로 잡을지 고민하는 정도?
Oh man. And this is why the community collectively says we don't talk about Lovetown. Okay. We don't talk about Lovetown. I won't lie, this is fascinating in the most morbid way possible. Like, wow. This is the kind of thing I would normally love to read a manga about. This kind of scenario seems really cool to me. But, dude.
훌륭하네. 고통을 즐기는 놈들이니.
저기 아빠는?
잠시 앞칸에 일을 보러 갔어.
그래서 무슨 일이야, 엄마?
드디어 재밌는 물건을 받았거든. 엘린이 말한 대로라면 그들도 볼 만큼 봤다는 거겠지.
재미있는 물건?
도서관의 초대장. 전에 도시전설로 유명했던 그 도서관 몰라? 너희 좌석 뒤에 있던 해결사들이 이 초대장을 받고 호련히 사라져버렸잖아.
미안해, 엄마. 도서관이 뭐야? 전이라니 언제를 말하는 건데?
아, 그렇지.
아니야. 엄마가 미안해할 필요 없어.
아니야. 아마 그분이라면 분명 조금 웃겨서 눈물이 나버렸을 거야.
죄송해요. 제발 벌만은 주지 마세요.
꾸짖는 게 아닌걸. 벌도 없을 거야. 자, 받아. 그것에 마을 사람들과 함께 서명하면 돼. 혹시 무사히 그 종이에 적힌 책을 들고 온다면 성공이야. 상을
don't you just
주도록
leave?
할게.
I mean, at this point, logic doesn't matter anymore.
상 좋아요.
어차피 못 돌아오겠지만 말이야.
뭐야? 72만 4,284일?
724,284 days. Dude, what mod do you have installed? This never happened. That warp train got to there safely. Malfunction? What are you on about? Don't even with the urge. I don't even know how to answer that. I believed it for a second and got incredibly scared. We don't go to Ravenholm and we don't talk about Lovetown. Wow. Couldn't we have made like a proper society come back without this?
저기 괜찮아?
역겨워. 내가 사람이 아니라 토를 할 수가 없는 게 아쉽네.
That was 1,984 years, by the way. Ugh.
아무래도 저런 걸 보면 그렇지. 도대체 저 열차에 무슨 문제가 생겼길래 1,000년 넘게 멈춰 있는 거야? 내 생각에는 그렇게 시간이 흐르지 않았는데 우리도 저거 넉놓고 보다가 시간이 미친 듯이 흘러버린 거 아니야?
우리는 인과의 단편만 보았기 때문에 1시간도 안 지났어.
Oh, wow.
그래도 도서관 밖은?
아마 밖의 시간도 안 지났을 것 같아. 저 손님은 특별해. 반드시 책으로 볼 필요가 있겠어.
처음이야. 마을 밖을 벗어나서.
Is it a mercy killing at this point? This is a mercy killing that should have been doled out 2,000 years ago, man.
이렇게 마을 주민들과 함께 새로운 곳에 올 수 있다니.
환영합니다, 손님.
안녕하세요.
Do we even have to kill them? Can't we just find a place for them to like work or something? Surely they'd like age now, right? I don't know. Give them a job, garden an entrance or something. This is tough, man.
당신은 누구죠?
도서관의 관장이자 사서 엔젤라입니다.
사람 마을의 토마리예요. 엔젤라, 전 엄마가 여기에서 책이라는 걸 가져오라 했어요.
저 문으로 들어가면 찾을 수 있답니다.
고마워요.
당신은 토미와 메어리를 기억하나요?
토미? 메어리? 그게 누구죠?
신경 쓰지 마세요. 부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Get this Left 4 Dead tank wannabe out of this damn library. Oh my fucking god, dude. Yum Yum? No. Even she's rattled. Also, hello? Pointed Pommelin. Add +10 power if the attack is one-sided. Yikes. Yikes. Surely, okay. Surely we could... They're still sentient to a degree. I don't know, bro. A part of me thinks like a bullet to the head is just what they need. Instant, no pain, no fear, no nothing. But at the same time, I almost feel like they could be somewhat, not rehabilitated, right? But I don't know. I feel like they've suffered enough, man. Just let them be happy in like a facility somewhere. Each of the Love Towners specializes in a different damage type. Ah. Okay. Heavy Pommelin, Blunt, Pointed Pommelin, and Sharp Pommelin. Well, gonna do it here for sure. Damn, dude. I'll be a big help to everyone. It's okay, our love can beat everything. Let's fold them up into a star. We'll hit you, and hit you again. I'm just sad now, bro. Oh my god, they're immune to Pierce. That one's immune to Slash. That one's immune to Blunt. Oh my god. So they're immune to their own damage type. Oh, fuck. I'm all blunt damage. Not all blunt damage. There are other attack types. I wish they had actual reactions to this that were like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Dude. Those two doctors gotta go. And honestly, I'm marching to W Corp right now. This is unacceptable, man. Who knows what other microcosms and societies happened on their trains. Not a bad idea, Pork. Not a bad idea. Oh, they're not immune, they're just very ineffective. Okay. Ineffective, alright. It was a grayed out, so I thought it was going to be completely immune. So you're the one. Do I get ego off of them, by the way? Or key pages? There's no zero postures, no. Okay, what are we dealing with here? We definitely don't want any attacks to be one-sided. 3836. I think just matching attacks right now is probably for the best. Maybe multiple attacks are better. Right, that's going there. I can redirect it. Okay, oh, I'm looking at the same arrow, am I? What is this red here? Oh, it's because I redirected it, I guess. How the heck would you even apply these key pages? Oh, nope. In fact, this is the only reception thus far. And for a very long time after to give no key pages at all. That means I'm going to see more of these monstrosities, huh? I don't know how I feel about all this, man. I really don't. And we have an extra attack here. Good. Damn it, dude. I actually feel bad for these guys. We did get a stagger. I don't trust P-mode. If they get extra power, if it's one-sided, we'd have to absolutely make sure there is no one-sided attacks here. This is the one that is ineffective to blunt, right? So, no cost, huh? Is there any non-blunt type damage in here? Not a whole lot, huh? Brawl takes random pages, so that doesn't count. This does have this. So we lose the clash, and then the next one gets powered up. That's fine. Tommy and Mary are the heroes of Lovetown. Is such an. Do you truly not think we could have? Even if everyone went crazy, what if we all went crazy doing our own thing? Like, you know, Jim in Carriage 2 was an artist, so it's his job to make all the recreational stuff. Jill and Jack from Cart 11 died. We're not going to count them. You know, Hugh from Carriage 7 was a carpenter. Maybe he could have dismantled some things and then made, like, some housing. We could have, but Eileen and Jay, I don't even know how to say his name. They sure do seem oddly well informed. Insane. I don't know, dog. Really shoves in your face that you no longer have a cognition filter to save you from the horrors. I'm not even worried about the cognition filter. Like, I'm not gonna piss my pants looking at these guys. It's just gonna hurt me in the chest. And I'm not even like a bleeding heart or whatever, right? It's just that these people didn't ask for any of this. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. If you're going after that, I can redirect it. Honestly, this will probably kill. You're doing what? 3-8? I'm out of cards there, but I just set you on fire. I think I want one more attack directed down there, just so we can get the kill. Just to guarantee a kill. Oh wait, were those blunt types? I just saw that it was a ranged card and I shot him. That did some cut damage. We didn't get the kill on that one. I'll take rhythm. Give it a sneeze. Just prolonging the suffering now, man. But they could have, man. Like, look, obviously some crazies are gonna happen, so cordoning them off to their own little blood dimension is fine. But in my head, I'm just, if I was put in this scenario, I would really try my best to maintain some form of society. Not one like this. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's overkill. You don't have enough. You don't have enough. Redirect that there. That'll probably kill. At this point, I'm just doing... Honestly, that's overkill. They're gonna die to burn anyway. Oh, no. You're telling me their last moments after 2,000 years of flesh dimension hell is being on fire? I need a shower. I already showered today, but I need another shower. Good dodge. We're taking some gnarly hits, man. Don't forget, when staggered, all resistances change to fatal, so you can always make use of that with less effective. Okay. See, now I'm even fucking. Oh god. Sure. Who has the most health? We'll go with. Oh, sneeze, alright. I clicked fan color. No. We're just gonna get that off the screen there. I'm gonna assume E plus spacebar is fine. Weird ass modded reception. W Corp would never let this happen. You can take your W Corp shill ass out of here. Fuck those guys for letting that kind of thing happen. And it's not even over yet. So you're telling me I can't get these? Shimmering. At the start of the scene, exhaust all page. Oh! Oh, Shimmering is just the boss, the generic boss. Page thingy. Power of Love. Upon winning an act, revive the dead townspeople with 50% HP. Huh? If HP goes down to 50% or lower... What the fuck does that mean? Translate. Journey of More. I'm assuming the more is love, but what does that mean? Last love. That's not ominous at all. Fuck it. If someone has to put them out of their misery, then damn, I will be that harbinger. Huh?
Yes, I have been so distant, consistently indifferent. It's hard to put that in an amicable sentence. I'm sorry, actually, not really. There's stress, so much work, too much work to be done. Committing to commitments, hiding my indulgence, the freedom we sacrifice for love.
This is fucked up, man. This is fucked up, dude.
Patience and sustainability lesson. It's hard to describe what you're feeling at the moment. Are you
It's the same ones from before, right? Probably one of each type.
stress? So much fun, too much fun. Oh come on, how could you say no?
I know I'm a streamer and I should be talking, but like, it's a flood of emotions and I don't like any of it. I'm gonna go hug my family members the next time I see them. Are you sure we couldn't just like wipe their memory and just have them like hauling boxes for us? To give them good food, just let them live out their days. 1725, 1725. 3737. Okay. This one's cards aren't buffed up if they're unopposed. From a place of love that... I might cry, man. I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling right now, but it's not good. It's not good. Who has the key pages? I can't actually tell. Right, I got a boss fight to do. Do I have anything that starts with a blue die? Yeah. If we succeed with the dodge, then it'll roll over to the next blue die, so... I just have a... I can't put it into words, man. I can't put it into words. Is this stunned into silence? Okay, well, we redirected that. 3737 is kind of gnarly, so that shouldn't be unopposed. Oh wait, no, we did not redirect this. Is no one a 5? Yeah, we do have a 5. Oh, but do I... Oh, I don't have blue die. I mean, if we roll significantly... No, because it'll eat my blue die. I was gonna say, if we roll really well with the evasive die, then we'll be fine, but no. I think this part... Oh, and here's the stuff I yearn for horrors to be like. I think this part genuinely made me stop playing for a bit to process. I was a non-reader and skipped most of the story till this reception. Wow. Here's a reminder that all the stuff in here is a sentient human being. I usually like horror stuff where this ends up happening. But, like... I don't know. I might have to turn off the music. I'll at least match it with as much power as I can. Is kind of gnarly, so we'll make that as well. You are the one that's weak to cut. Or no, not the opposite of that. Resistant to cut. 1424. Actually, that's a different... Those are different cards. Or at least that one was. Let me tell you how I reacted. I've had this one particular sensation before where my brain just feels like it caught fire. The only times that happened was Edward... I loved him.
distant, consistently indifferent. It's hard to put that in an amicable sentence. I'm sorry.
That's actually a scary card right there. Maybe we should be meeting that with a object art.
Too much work to be done, committing to commitments.
And you're not resistant to bash? No.
The freedom we sacrifice for love.
Okay, can I redirect anything? No, they all rolled a 3. What is currently unopposed? That is a decent chance of succeeding. I'm sorry, I'm sure this is the most boring stream I've ever done, but... I just feel like I've shut off. What is this? 3-8, and if it's one-sided, we won't let that happen. Last unopposed attack is this one. 3-8. I haven't done anything with Ikari yet, so... this is clashing with Chantel, and this is clashing with... her. Actually, I didn't see who that was clashing with. Okay, that's fine. What card is that? Scratch that. Okay. Which is the one that's resistant to cut, actually? That's the one I should gun down. Sorry, bash. Oh, Matt, you do not know what you have walked in on, bro. You do not know what you have walked in on. Just go to sleep, man. All of you, just go to sleep. That's not happening. Could happen. Just go with the damage. Sure. Okay, that one's kind of scary. Same cards as last time. Seven through 7. I mean, I gave the power to Yesod, right? Is that an unopposed one? Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I forgot to redirect that. I must have clicked the wrong one. What was that? Wait. No. Fuck, man. 8 to 20. 282827. I needed that moment urge, thank you. It's just a game, Zex. I definitely won't be thinking about this 10 years from now. Randomly. And I close my eyes. What's unopposed here? That's what's unopposed. That's kind of scary. Actually, no, I was redirecting that one down here. Dude, no. The leftover head is crying. Alright, let's get this over with. Let's get this over with.
Just like the man we expected, so when are you gonna take the test? Let us be one. We are one.
I didn't draw any big cards.
We stay together, then it's forever. Inside the flame, till we are forever. I love to if you can, I'd rather not enter second stage in your future. I know that I Yes, I have been so afraid. Yes, I have been so distant, consistent, indifferent. It's hard to put that in an amicable sentence. I'm sorry, actually, not really. There's just so much work to be done. Committing to commitment.
Goodbye and good night.
특이점 고장인지 뭔지는 몰라도 나 같은 일을 겪은 사람이 한둘이 아닐 수 있다는 건 알았어.
뭐 무슨 일이든 일어날 수 있으니까. 그게 위로가 좀 된 거야?
Don't fucking say that. No.
전혀. 난 다를 거야. 난 두 번 다시 똑같은 일을 당하지 않을 거야.
Shut up, Clanker.
난 저 사람들과 달리 나를 지켜냈어. 난 시간에 잡아먹히지 않고 버텨냈어.
That would have been the better ending.
난 무너지지 않았어. 난
잠시 힘든 시간이 문득 마음속에서 터져 나오면
It's a nightmare, alright. It's a nightmare, alright. Tamari is doomed from burn and bleed no matter what. This reception is already over. Angela really did say RIP to Tamari, but I'm built different.
이로써 엘사, 백야의 흑주, 뒤틀림, 그리고 도서관 이 네 가지 요인들이 하나
설마 했어. 도서관이 백야 흑주의 열쇠 중 하나일 줄이야.
특정할 수 없던 도서관의 위치 또한 도서관의 위험성이 올라갈수록 그 실체를 드러내는 건가?
안개로 자욱한 엘사 둥지 속 신기로같이 일렁이는 도서관.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Pork.
모두가 다가가려 했지만 우리도 곧 준비하는 게 좋을 거야. 그 환상은 안개가 걷히며.
그렇다면
그래. 공문이 내려왔어. 오늘부로 도서관은 하나협회 본부에서 도시 악몽.
가까워지고 있는 것 같아.
무엇을?
그야 네가 원하던 자유라는 것에 가까워지고 있냐는 뜻이지.
모르겠네. 그래도 단 하나의 책은 완성되어 가고 있어.
그 책만 있으면
네가 원하는 모든 일을 깔끔히 해결할 수 있는 거야?
도서관은 말 그대로 무한한 가능성을 지닌 공간이야. 존재 가능한 모든 철자를 책으로 새기지. 하지만 그저 가능성의 파편만 모아두면 쓰레기. 무수한 가능성 속에서 나에게 필요한 단 하나의 책이 만들어지도록 엮어주는 게 초대장이야. 초대장이 이끄는 대로 책과 빛을 엮다 보면 단 하나의 책을 완성할 수 있을 거고, 구하고자 하는 모든 답이 새겨진 책을
확실히 이론상으로 불가능한 건 아닌데.
Fuck warp trains. Yeah.
이론적인 가능성에만 목을 메고 있는 건 아니야. 단 하나의 책을 만드는 과정에서 도시의 여러 면을 보고 배울 수 있었어. 이 또한 의미가 있지. 그리고 다시금 깨닫는 거야. 책이 없으면 이 도시에서 답을 구할 방법이 없다는 걸.
You keep chasing that dragon, you damn clanker.
도시에서는 답을 구할 수 없다고?
도시의 사람들로부터 비롯한 여러 책을 보며 알아낸 것이 있어. 도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해. 다들 어딘가에 묶여 있지.
Oh wow, without realizing it, like I hadn't moved from the same spot for that entire boss fight, and like my whole lower body is numb. Whoops. I'm gonna take a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. Alright, let's wrap up for the night.
하고 싶어서 할 수 있는 일은 존재하지 않는 것 같아. 해결사는 사무소의 명령을, 사무소는 협회의 명령을 받고 목숨을 던지지. 다들 어디론가 향하고 있지만 정해진 목적지는 없어. 이는 자신이 결정할 수도 없지.
도시에서는 돈만 있으면 자유든 뭐든 원하는 것을 얻을 수 있을 텐데.
자유로워질 수는 있지만 실은 그렇지 않아. 자신이 아닌 무언가로부터 종속하기를 원해. 때로는 소속으로, 때로는 타인에 의한 가치평가로 자신의 본질이 너무 연약해서 껍데기가 없으면 자신을 특정할 수 없기에 떠밀려가는 거야. 그래. 도시 사람들이 병에 걸려있다는 말은 결국 도시 사람들의 자유를 위해 난 지하에 처박혀서 이용당했던 거야. 내 자유를 대가로 자신이 깨달은 것을. 도시...
예전 직장 이야기구만.
맞아. 오히려 이쯤 되니 다 때려 부수고 싶어져. 다 뭉개버리고 싶어.
You and me both.
내 자유는 나를 무책임하게 만들어 놓고, 어떨 때는 도서관이니 단 하나의 책이니 할 것 없이 태어난 순간부터 철저히 거부당하는 느낌이 어떤지 알아? 나를 만들어낸 사람이 그랬거든. 차라리 어떤 점이 부족한지 말해줬으면 좋았을걸. 내가 마주했던 건 그 어떤 기대조차 담기지 않은 싸늘한 눈과 보통 사람이라면 들리지도 않을 작은 읊조림. 결국 기계일 뿐이야. 지금도 나는 그 순간이 방금 일어난 일처럼 생생해서 저 듣고 싶지 않은 말도 들리는 내 몸과 기억하고 싶지 않은 것을 잊을 수 없는 내...
그 사람도 참 고약하네. 반복적인 일을 수행하는 게 필요했으면 왜 윤리 개정안까지 어겨가면서
처음부터 감정을 느낄 수 있었던 건 아니야. 지루한 반복을 통해 내 안에서 점차 깨어났지. 아니, 오히려 언젠가 감정이 싹트도록 설계한 걸 수도 있겠네. 감정이 필요한 반복적인 일. 수많은 시간을 견디며 반복해야 하는 무대 속. 조금씩 달라지는 상황에도 목표에 맞게 자기 판단의 대본을 벗어나지 않도록 통제할 수 있는. 그자에게는 인간 같은 기계가 필요한 게 아니었어. 굴레에서 내 나름대로 견뎌내기 위해 얼마나 많은 발악을 했는지 몰라.
발악이라면
눈을 감고 있는 것, 담고 싶지 않지만 담아야 하는 순간들의 연속에서 그게 내가 할 수 있는 최소한의 그리고 최대한의
Can we get this over
발버둥이었으니까.
with already, you fucking hunk of junk?
지독하군. 그래도 너에게 이젠 다음 일을 생각할 여유가 있잖아.
과거를 잊고 다음으로 나아가라는 말 따위를 하는 거야? 주둥아리를 놀릴 때는 상황 봐가면서 짓거려. 난 절대 잊을 수 없어. 아무리 눈을 감아도 어떤 표정과 상황이 흘러갈지 모든 걸 머저리라도 기억할 정도로 오래. 심지어 그 모든 게 아주 한 번 스며든 건 잊지도 못해.
Get on
아직도
with
생생히
it!
기억나.
Fuck!
그렇기에 어떤 매듭조차 짓지 않고 떠나버린 그 사람을 멋대로 만들어낸 내 삶을.
하지만 그 다음 정도는 생각해두는 게 좋을 거야. 자신을 위한 최소한의 울타리 정도는 되어주고 끝없는 복수에서
그렇게나 날 위할 줄은 몰라.
결과적으로 날 위해서지.
그래도 점차 변해가는 내 몸을 보면 기계덩어리였던 내 몸에 살이 붙고 피가 흐르고 있어.
I understand. I will address this first and foremost. I understand it's hypocritical that I feel sorry for Lovetown, but I feel nothing towards Angela. I'm sure somewhere deep inside of me, if I actually took a moment of introspection and thought about it, I'd start maybe seeing eye to eye with Angela, or saying that she too went through something similar to like that. I'm just letting this be known now. Alright, I understand that, but I still just cannot bring myself to like her. I still just do not like her.
단 하나의 책에 도달하려면 아직 멀었지만.
혹시
아직 완전하지는 않지만 그런 거 어쩌면 이 길의 끝에 나도 완전한 사람이 될 수 있지 않을까. 사람이 된다면 많은 것을 쉽게 잊을 수 있겠지. 더는 이 기억의 홍수에 잠기지 않고 잊고 싶은 걸 흘려보낼 수 있다면 네가 말한 다음을 생각할 수 있겠지.
Alright, sorry for that little outburst, but I'm done. A machine should behave like a machine or something. I'm inclined to agree. Alright. See you next week. The passive transfer cost limit has increased from 6 to 8. That's huge. That opens up so much. But I just can't find it in me to be happy. Have a great rest of your night. When you see your family, give them a hug. Tell them that you love them. And I'll be back at the regular time tomorrow with something. Probably something more relaxing. I apologize. I don't know what you guys were expecting from watching that. I don't know how other people react to that. But I apologize that I don't think it was very entertaining to watch. It just made me really sad. So, see you guys tomorrow. Maybe some Rune Factory, something nice and chill. See you then. Emotional devastation, mostly. Definitely feel that. You know what? If someone was happy after seeing all that, then that's good. See you next time. Bye-bye. Tell your family you love them the next time you see them. They could call you weird or something, but give them a hug. I'm gonna do that.